All right, welcome back everybody to No Review Playthrough with Ryan and Danny. We're gonna play some Hellboy today. It's been a long time since we've played some Hellboy. Some things you might have noticed a little bit differently. We do have some movable doors that I bought for Zombicide, so I thought they'd work perfect for here today. And we've got some painted miniatures. And so we've done a few things. Been doing a few things this summer while I've been on break from teaching. This is one of my last days before school starts again. So we've painted quite a few miniatures over the summertime for Zombicide in this game. So yeah, so anyways, we're gonna play. We have no specific case file we're doing today because I'm using the random setup from the BPRD files expansion, which just has us randomly set up different encounters, different spawns, different maps, and so forth from there. So yeah, let's see, go ahead and what happens. The story behind this is there's some rituals going on that we need to stop some rituals. And off camera here with our case file, we do have a plot twist here that's added in randomly that we have every time we kill a minion, we have to move this little tracker up. So after about 4 or 5 minions, we'll flip that and something's gonna happen. But we've got to find 3 different ritual sites throughout here and go from there and see what happens. So we'll go ahead and get started. We are a little rusty with the rules on this because it has been a while and it is kind of a little fiddly, so we'll try and not bore us to death by searching the rules 1,000 times here today. All right, so opening doors is free. We don't have to try and roll dice to bash down doors like we had in Zombicide, which is kind of nice. So I guess what we'll do is we'll go ahead and open up this first door if you want to actually open it. All right. First 2 slots is a minion D and an A. So we need the armed guy and the transforming, or the ones with the 2 arms out. Yeah, ones that want to give you a hug. Okay, and then a frog swarm will also go in that spot. In the same spot. Because you do 1 and 2. If there's only 2 spots, remember we do 1 and 2. So there's a frog swarm and a clue in the next one. Okay. So we might as well let our shooters go first since they can shoot through that door. So let's have Johan. I have my armor piercing bullets I bought from the requisitions. So I'm going to equip that. Let's see, spend an action, flip this card. Okay, armor piercing is almost a necessity because almost all of these guys have a 2 armor base, which means that you almost do 2 damage less every time. With armor piercing, they do 2, you remove the resilience by 2, so it almost is kind of like 2 free hits. Yeah. All right, so Johan has orange dice. He's a decent shooter. We always roll the blue die. So action 2, shoot. Does it really matter? The armed guy is a 6 with resilience 2. The huggy guy is a 4 with a resilience 1. 4 health. Orange dice are pretty much the best shooting we can have. Pretty close. Both guys have red. Okay, so I will try the weaker guy because I have a better chance of killing him. Oh, there we go. So that's a lot of hits. That's 6 hits against his 4. So he is done. Go away. No hugs for you. And I'm going to move up this tracker every time we kill a minion. Something bad is going to happen after 4 of those. Can we remove frogs? Even if I remove in, I can't remove the frog spawn. Yeah. So I'll just go ahead and do my last action. See if I can get a couple hits on him at least. Reroll any dice. Let's roll. Ooh, there we go. Perfect. 6. Done. All right, you're the mini lady. All right, Johan is done. I'll let you, since Gabe can move up to 3, he could move quite a bit. Yeah. Who's good at investigating? Oh, I'm really good at, Johan's really good at investigating.
Yeah, I should know Liz for that.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna have Abe go first inside. It's gonna go 1, 2.
Because Abe can move up to 3.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna get rid of that swarm. And then try.
Well, what you could do is you could move this before you move. Could have gone 1, remove. Oh, you wouldn't have been able to move. Or you wouldn't have been, you couldn't remove both of them actually.
Yeah. And then
Okay, you might as well try. Yeah, you're right. None of us can assist because none of us are with you, so.
How much do we need?
3. I think we need 3 plus. If we get 6, then you get it twice.
Ooh. It's 5.
5. Examine. Downgrade, there's no enemies, so you can't examine when there's enemies. I didn't realize that. Okay, on a score of 0 to 2, no effect. On a 3 to 5, the counter is discarded. On a score of 6 or more, it's done twice. So, yeah. So we move that 1, 2.
I only got 5.
Oh, so we only move it, yeah. We move it 1. Okay. All right, so Abe is done. Thing is this tiny little room, by the time we move here and open, we don't like to open rooms right before we spawn. Johan is done.
3 people. 2.
Yeah, I know. Hellboy's pretty much a melee, so he almost needs somebody to open the door while he's right there so he can run in, and because by the time okay, 1 for Hellboy. I will remove the frog spawn, so go ahead and take that one out. I'll open, well, it's not going to cost me, I'll open the door. All right, so we need the armed. We always start at the closest to the door and go clockwise. A clue. B minion, which is the high fivers, rampagers. Scenery 1. Here's one right here. Minion C and a clue. Minion C is a venomous, the spitters, tongues. Not good. Okay. So the door's open. I can shoot into there. Hellboy's a horrible shooter. That first guy, if I try to shoot through here, I have to downgrade a dice. So I have to hit 8. Now I can use Hellboy's pistol. He has the yellow dice, which most I can get is 3. As long as I get 1 hit, if the target is hit, I can do an additional 3. So last action. That's the worst thing I could have, well, so the skull, I have to remove the highest dice, which is a 1. So I got 1 plus my Hellboy pistol is
4. He said.
Well, I'm going to do 6 total damage.
Oh.
2 is done, taken off because of his resilience, so he's down to 4. So I'll take our counter dice and put that on his card over here. All right, he's pretty smushy now. Okay, Liz, go ahead and.
I'll come in and finish him off. Might as well move the full.
Okay.
Because I could still shoot him while in the same space, right?
Yeah. Okay. The problem is then they'll move on their turn, and they'll all attack you. So I would
maybe not.
Yeah, shoot into there.
Yeah. Okay.
Because at least now if they have to move 1, 2, they're gonna move 2 anyways. Hopefully you can finish that one off, and then we'll have to probably spread some wounds. All right, so that guy's got 4. He's take off.
Damage.
Oh, that was smart. Yeah. Okay. The problem is every time you shoot, you have to deal with resistance.
So that's 4.
Okay, so 4 minus 2, so he's down to 2. Because he has two resistance, and Anne does not, or not Anne. Liz doesn't have armor piercing. Well, to remove that 2, it goes down to 1.
That's 3.
Oh, you have 3. Okay. Well, no, 2 takes his armor.
Yeah.
You had 3 hits, or
yeah.
Okay. Well, 2 is armor. So he's got 1 health point left. Yeah. All right, we did a great job. All right, actually, Scott can attack. I think they can only do The agents can do. They're always considered. Okay, so it's always a yellow test. Unless they have a different on their icon, which he has orange, so he can do a melee. So I might as well have Scott go. He can do a shoot, so he's going to do a yellow test because they're not very good at anything. But all I need is 3. Okay, there's 4. So at least that guy's dead. Okay. All right, so the end phase as a review. The end phase is, and this rule book is all over the place. All right, refresh our action cubes. Resolve infernos, which we have none. And then resolve frog swarms, which we have none, and then there's no other end game or end turn effects. Okay, so the start of the turn we have the enemies go. We have to based on their actions. So boss minion. Okay, so brawlers. So this guy here with the high fiver, he is a brawler. So he will do his move action, and then if he ends with somebody, then he will do their attack. All right, so he's gonna go 1, 2. I'm at the front of the target priority, so I have to defend. I have orange dice for defending against 5. Yeah, we got so many dudes. 2, 3, so I take 2 hits. Then I move to the bottom of the priority. All right, then we move the other guy. Let's see what he's doing. We just need to make sure if we roll skulls, that's pretty bad when we defend. So that guy is also, oh, he's a ranged guy. So ranged guy will make a range attack with anybody in range. So do we have range 2? So yes, Liz is in range 2. So she's the next in target priority. So he's gonna do a ranged, a 5 against you. Ranged 5.
Ugh. Well, times 2.
Okay, so you take 1 hit. Okay, that wasn't as bad as it could have been. Okay. All right, so refresh everybody. So this guy has only got 1 hit left on him. This guy's at full health. So the question is, are we gonna split our people up? Go 2 aside, or are we gonna kind of, because again, I believe these are 2 separate rooms.
They are.
Since there's 2 doors there, I would assume they're 2 separate rooms.
I think we should.
Should what?
Yeah, should split up.
Split up? Yeah, otherwise we're, oh, we did the Doom. No, we did not. Okay, we didn't draw a Doom card. I moved the Doom truck right, man. Yeah, we're, move all agents to a single area to an explored room. So we could have done that before. This is Benevolent Dove, so it's actually a good one. Roll 1 red die, 1 agent can heal. I would not have taken any damage when we done that. Advance the information track, let's do that. Okay. All right, so now it's our turn. Hellboy could punch that, but it seems like it's gonna be a lot of extra damage on that guy. Abe needs to kind of move up. He's kind of behind. Scott shouldn't use his action. He should be supporting when he can. So let's go ahead. 1, 2. Hellboy moves. Third action is punch. I get red dice. Since he's full, I'm going to have Scott Clark. When I use Scott as an assist, I can upgrade 2 dice. I need as much as I can since this guy's full health. Okay, so I got that symbol. When I get that symbol, when testing a fight, I can spend this to heal 2. Or I can use it as a wild, right?
Yeah.
Okay, do I need to spend it? That guy is this venomous. He basically has 8 with his resilience. So 3, there's 6. So I'm gonna use the ×2 to make that enough to kill him. We'll move the track up. I'm gonna use my last action to actually reload my pistol in case I need it. And then I'm gonna use dig for something. This is not an action. Discard this card. Let's see. Flip this card during the agent phase to draw from the bottom of the requisitions deck. Where's the requisitions deck? Over here. Okay, so I'm gonna draw from the bottom until I find an explosive, which I did. So I got a concussive grenade. Okay. Ranged weapon, roll 3 red dice regardless of your shoot skill level and apply the result to each enemy in the target area. Perfect. Okay, so Hellboy is done. Scott always teleports with him.
Oh, Liz's flame track goes up because you did damage.
Okay. All right. So I could use my possess again. When an enemy is defeated, Johan can possess that and I have to reduce my ectoplasmic meter stability by 3, then to move it up to 2, and then make a ranged or melee attack with it before. So let's do that. So this guy, his ghostly form that I killed, Hellboy, would move 1, 2, and do an attack against him. They just do a melee attack, which is basically 5 minus his health or resilience. He only had 1 health, so he's dead. All right. And then let's go ahead and I'll just do Johan 1 movement. Okay. So if we split up, we don't want to have 2 strong fighters go one way and 2. So why don't you go ahead and take your 2 characters.
Yeah. Swap Liz.
Well, let's open the door because she could maybe move into there.
All right.
Or if we just split up the move actions. It's not specific. So there. So she's got 1 movement left.
Minion C.
Minion C is the venomous.
Point of interest.
Oh, okay. All right, so the point of interest. Oh, here it is. Okay. When a point of interest is placed, spawn a minion D, which is an armed.
In the same area.
In the same area. So we're going clockwise, right?
Oh.
So the point of interest is here. Oh yeah, when it's placed, not interacted with. Okay. So its resilience is +2. I'll use 2 dice. So it's very resilient. So we need definitely an armor piercer because it's got 4 resilience right now. Okay, and then when it's defeated, move it to the play area. Okay, we need all 3 on that card. Okay, and then go ahead and finish the room.
And then we have a sinister bird.
Okay. Okay, the sinister bird. Where are the sinister birds? There's our wolves and werewolves. Oh, okay. Now I think that's bad in the fact that, the cards are in, the extra cards are in your box there. It says, oh no, it's over here now. The sinister birds, I think, reduce stuff. Okay, here they are. Like frog swarms, sinister birds are not enemies. They can be removed from the board by anything that would remove a frog swarm. For example, clear action or secure rest action. They downgrade 1 die on any test for each sinister bird on the board. Okay, so that's not good. Okay. All right, so we have to downgrade the dice for any test. All right.
Two. And a frog swarm. Last.
Okay. What is the bottom of the...
It says put a trigger marker in area 1 and a reaction marker on minion C's card. In each end phase, spawn a minion C in that area. Discard this card and the markers if the agents take time.
Oh, jeez. Okay, so we need a marker card. Where do we put the markers?
Trigger marker in area 1 and a reaction marker on minion C's card.
Okay. So, yeah, that's area 1. So we have to take time to do that, and we have to defeat all enemies to take time. Good grief. Okay, this is great. All right, so Liz has one more move action if she wants it, or she can shoot.
We can split up.
Yeah, we're good. So she can move still. We're gonna.
One.
So that's part of her move action.
And then I'm gonna attack.
Okay.
Shoot that thing in the sky.
Okay, so he needs a total of 8 to defeat. So
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
okay, so he will be dead. We'll move the tracker up for our thing. Okay.
And then I'm gonna shoot.
So oh, you're supposed to downgrade a die for that stupid sinister bird. So you have one action left.
Yeah.
I was gonna say move into there. That's okay. I was gonna say move into that spot. You can't shoot the bird. You can shoot you can shoot that guy. Abe needs to go in and just remove it. Ooh, okay. So we need for him probably. Oh, he's got a resilience of 4.
2, 4, 6, 8.
Okay, so you did 4 damage to him. So he has 2 health left. So he's got 2 health left. Okay, Liz is done. So I would suggest Abe uses 3 movement. Get rid of that thing. And then shoot the other guy.
Yeah. 2. Remove it.
Yeah. Yep, that's all right. Yeah, just put it over there with the other stuff. Yep. Remove it.
Shoot.
So you need 6 technically, because no, you've got armor piercing. Okay.
5.
Check your special too.
To return an action cube to Abe's board.
When you're doing a fight action.
Fight or shoot.
Okay, so you can spend that to do that, or you can. Let's see if we need to make it a wild. All right, so he has 2 health left, 4 resilience, so technically 6 health needs to take him out. Or no, 4 health because you have armor piercing, so 2 will still go past his 4.
I have 5.
You have 5, okay, so go ahead and I would spend it for the get an action cube back. Okay, so that guy's dead. Okay, all right, so we have to flip this card then because this card went up, we got the tracker. When it reaches the red space, flip this card. They've been a bunch of pushovers so far, great. So why are the hairs in the back of your neck standing up? Feels like magic. Put this card into play. Add 1 resilience to all enemies while this card is in play. If at least 2 actions forego their rest action when they take time, discard this card. Now, I think that's going to happen when we do our rest action, or we take time. We're all going to forego our rest action.
Yeah.
Or that is our rest action. Oh, so we have to take time, and then 2 have to not do anything.
Oh.
So it's kind of good because we are going to do the take time action to get rid of that.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they're going to keep spawning. So that's actually not bad to come up at that point. Okay. It just means that 2 of us can't do anything during the take time. Okay, so Abe's got 2 cubes back, or 1. You got 1. So you can't remove that frog swarm because you need to be next to it.
I'm gonna move.
So I'd move either to the frog swarm or the point of interest.
Well, let's do interest.
Okay.
There.
All right. So we didn't have that picked up. Okay. All right. So the Doom, we do the Doom first. So there's Hellboys. So if I do not do a fight action, at least each round, one of Hell's boys has to be fight. That's not usually a problem. Okay, so the frog swarm moves away. Nah, I forgot he moves away. We have no infernos. Okay. The enemy phase, there's no enemies to spawn, so we go ahead and start our turn. Okay. Why don't you go ahead and... Or let's see. Oh, no, we were going to do the take time.
Yeah.
Okay. We were going to do the take time. Okay, so taking time. If players take time, carry out everything, so we can remove this because we're going to take time, right?
Yeah. This card and the markers.
Okay, off of there, because otherwise it keeps swarming, respawning. Okay. It's a magic portal in that room. Okay. All right, so we're going to take time to get rid of that thing. And discard this card. Yeah, so just make sure all their resilience is not any higher. Okay. So 2 of us can do nothing. The other 2 of us can each make one of the following rest actions. We can investigate, discard a counter clue or clue counter in any explored area and advance the information twice. So let's do that. Hellboy will do this. Do this twice, which will give us a marker. Okay, so that was Hellboy's. I could have rested too. Secure. Remove all Forog swarms and infernos or agents prepared. They can freely trade requisition cards. They can move into any explored area on the board as long as they didn't move through unexplored. So we could have, let's have him, Johan move there, and then you 2 won't do anything.
Okay.
Or we have you remove the frog swarm. Either way, we're not getting a big bonus.
I think Johan should move.
Okay, let's move him up to there. Okay. Okay, so since we did a rest phase, we basically, that was our turn. So we're going to do this. Okay, get all our cubes back, which we didn't really use because we all took time. All right, Heavy Moon. This card targets the area that contains the most agents. Use target priority if necessary. So you 2 are on the bottom of the target priority. Each in that area is targeted by a melee attack with the melee value of 6. If they suffer any damage, they are stunned. Good grief. Okay. So you roll your melee dice, or defense dice.
Liz.
Yeah.
How much are we defending?
6.
Oh.
Do a double. Turn one of those into double.
Okay.
So if you use the blue dice to turn it into a double, that'll give you... No, you leave this. You just double one of them.
Oh.
So that's... Okay, so Liz defended. Abe sucks. It's the worst.
Yeah. Next we'll get his...
Okay, so he takes 4. It's the worst possible. It's just so random. Okay. No Inferno. There, so we do that. Refresh, resolve Inferno. Okay. Do we move the Doom phase up just because, or only if it says? I think we only do if it says.
No, I think we do it regardless.
We had to move this up because we took time. That was the bad thing about that. Advancing time and... No, there's nothing about doing that. I thought we did automatically. It's just most every card does. Okay, so let's go ahead and we refreshed Inferno's Frogs. So he's gonna move as far, yeah. Okay. And then for every 2 frog swarms on the board, that's what we needed to get rid of. Okay. No enemies, so it's our turn again. Actually, I should have moved Johan there, so now I can investigate. All right, Johan will investigate. I do red dice. Can I have the blue? Okay, if I get this while investigating, or while doing an examination, spend that to advance the track. So if I do that, we get to advance it twice, or I could double it up and advance it twice anyways. So 1, 2, Abe's got an investigation marker. Okay, so that's gone. I will then move here, open the door, point of interest. Okay, so we had a clue and a stupid bird. Gosh dang it.
Here?
Nope, actually in the first one. Minion B, which is the rampaging, the high fiver. There, and then an Inferno. This room is on fire. Okay, so this says Eternal Flame. At the end of the end phase, put an Inferno in area 4 if there's not one already there. Discard this if the agents take time. So it's just going to keep burning. Okay, so I moved. I'm going to finish my move. I'm going to remove the Sinister Bird. And the last one I will investigate. I will not pick that up. I'll let Hellboy. Okay, re-roll. I got at least 1 success. Ooh, got a 6+, so we can move that 2 more. So we're at level 8. Okay, all right. That was pretty good. That one's gone. Okay. So Hellboy, let's go 1, 2 for a move. One of them must be to fight. So if I pick that interest up, that's going to spawn somebody, right? Yes. Okay, so let's go ahead and pick that up. So we'll pick that up. It'll spawn a minion D, so I need another armed guy, a spear. This minion is an acolyte and increases its resilience by 2, so it has resilience of 4. Oh, I need to leave that there until it's defeated. All right, let's do some punchy action, Clark boy. Oh, I should have thrown on my grenade in there. Oh, but that guy wouldn't have spawned. Apply the result to each enemy in the target area. Now we had the areas were just the squares, weren't they? Not the whole thing?
Yeah.
Or was the area?
I think there's a difference between the rooms and the areas.
Yeah, area is a square, so I could only have, in this case, 1. Okay. So Scott's gonna help me punch this dude. Take one of the reds. So this guy has a resilience +2 because he's an acolyte, so he's got 4. So I technically need a 10 to defeat him. It's gonna hurt him pretty bad. Is it 10?
Yeah.
7, 8, 9, 10. All right, he's dead. Okay, there's that. I know the point of interest was here, here, and here.
Oh.
Just because when you place them, you place those first. Okay, so that's done with my 2 guys. I did my fight. Discard this card. Oh, we took time. I should have discarded that. Okay, I'm done. All right, so just so you know, you're gonna get, if you pick, or
Isn't that only when you place it down
yeah,
that you spawn?
yeah, I should have spawned it when I placed it
did.
down. Oh, I did?
Yeah.
Oh,
You already
this
killed
one,
it.
oh, you already killed this one?
Yeah.
Okay, so this was over here then.
Do we automatically remove it once we defeat?
Yeah,
Oh.
I don't know if that was supposed to have a point of interest on it.
It was.
Oh, it was here, here, and here. I mean, the map tells you
Oh.
where they're at. Okay. All right, so yeah, you just need to do your thing.
Okay, you guys are both done.
Yeah, so need to get rid of the frog swarm before.
Yeah, I'm gonna have Liz do that. She's gonna move 1 and remove.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you could do your second movement, move there,
There.
open the door for free, and then possible shoot.
Well, she would be done.
You moved 1,
Oh.
remove the swarm, move 2, so. Because the book doesn't say anything about moving. Just that you can't move through stuff, so split it up. Okay.
So C,
C is the venomous.
clue.
Okay, there's a clue.
Series 4.
That's big.
Desk. Or whatever.
Okay.
A minion A and frog swarm.
Okay, minion A is the huggers. Anything special? Yeah, there's something on the bottom.
All minions in this room heal 2 damage in each end phase.
Okay.
Liz, with her last action, is going to shoot that venomous guy. Ooh,
Nice.
that's
So you can
6.
double.
That's 6 just with that. So 8, 9.
Yeah. So these guys usually take about 8. Okay.
And then Abe can move 1, 2.
He can move 3.
No, I guess.
If he's gonna shoot.
Well, these can only hold 6, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, so you can
Yeah.
move there.
Yeah, that's true. That area's full.
And then
And he's got armor piercing, so
yeah.
the resilience. So, okay, yeah. So he just needs, he's a 5. With your resilience, he's actually only a 4. Okay, so he's done.
Barely.
Okay.
And now
So
he
before you move, you could investigate. Is he?
Oh, he's not that bad. He's orange. Try.
Okay.
6.
Yep, 6. So we move it up twice. 1, 2, and we did hit a marker. So you actually get. We hit this marker. There's an A marker. So I look at this over here. This says. If this matching trigger marker reaches space 10 on the information track, so you flip this card. Okay. The agent who advanced this information marker shuffles the requisition deck. They can either draws the bottom card, they can keep it or give it to another agent. The next time the agents take time, discard this card. The agent then immediately gains insight from the spaces of spares available. So we could automatically get all three that are left if we take time again. So you get a free item, and then
Is
you
it
could,
from the bottom?
yes. It's always the bottom because the top card you can see
Oh.
what's on top.
Got incendiary ammo.
Might as well give it to Liz since she doesn't have any extra.
Yeah. But it also causes fire. Oh, fire damage. It doesn't put down fire.
Yeah. Okay. So everybody's done. All right, so we do the Doom. Funeral of the Last King. The lead agent's test examine on a score of 4 or more, advance the information track. On a score of 3 or less, spawn a minion A and B in the lead agent. So Hellboy is generally the lead agent, so I need to do an examine orange dice. So I just need those. Okay. Definitely got 4 more because I can double one of those. Okay. Advance the information track, so we get another token. And these are usually good against the bosses. They usually give us benefit against the bosses. Okay, so we did the Doom. Let's make sure I'm doing everything in order this time. Okay, so we did the Doom, refresh cubes. Okay, Inferno. So we do roll 6 red. Okay. On a score of 0, it is removed.
Oh, that's good.
Okay. Except it's Eternal Flame, so I'll show you what that's going to do. So that didn't happen. Frog Swarm would run away. It's the same area as an agent. It's not in the same area, so it stays there.
Mm. And
Each frog swarm that is in the same area as an agent moves to an agent. So he's not in the same area. Okay, and then other effects. So this is the other effect, Eternal Flame. At the end of the end phase, put an Inferno in area 4 if there's not one already. Then discard this if we, so this is just gonna like, the only way we can get rid of it is if we take time, then it's no longer eternal anymore. Okay, all right.